DraftKings, man. I want to talk about DraftKings, and I was going to do another video and talk about whatever the market's doing, and then I got a notification from StockTwits that DraftKings is trending down 2.5% or whatever. So I pull up the chart, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Still? Is this thing still going down? And I'm glad I got out. I got out at about 42, right around this consolidation area right here. Now, I had all kinds of lines trying to figure this thing out, trying to figure out which way is it going, and the thing is just like on a straight line to zero. Now, I'm not saying it's going to zero, but we can't even get, look, this is a daily chart. It looks like a weekly chart. I mean, this thing doesn't even have a green day. If it does, like here and here and here, it's a barely green day. It's barely green. And then it's always followed by a heavy red day. So I'm just sitting here. I'm just really disgusted because this is actually one of my biggest gains of the year. At the same time, one of my biggest losses. Now, not an actual loss because I just lost all the gains. I mean, I don't know. No, I lost. I'm trying to no. I lost all the gains, so I got out. What sucks is a lot of the other stocks in the market was going up. I missed out on opportunity costs. I lost on opportunity costs. I lost on DraftKings, and oh my gosh. So I just want to show you what I see now, because I'm sure there's a lot of you like me, man, like what the F is going on? So I drew trend lines. This thing is dropping. I'm drawing all kinds of lines like this. Yeah, broke trend. We're going to get a little support right here. And you can see what happened, right? It kind of just a little bit sideways, boom, dropped. Okay, so, we get a little support right here. You see what happened? Little sideways action, boom. So what's next? Okay, so maybe we'll catch a little support right here. Here's a little tricky because it's a lot of areas. Right now it's sitting at support, but I'm telling you, it's going to blow right through it. Look at the stochastic, just laying on the bottom. Don't even want to think about going up. Look at the volume. Look at the participation on the downturn. Now, I know they had a lockup period and it expired, and they also sold. DraftKings was even selling. They did an offering, another secondary offering, and the stock was trading at 60, 57, and they did the offering at 52. I mean, oh man, it's like everyone is bailing. So let's clear this out, and I'm going to show you what I see it going. All right, so be patient. And what I like to do on things like this is the Fibonacci's, man. We gotta do the Fibonacci's. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say this is the low, right? Let me draw a line. Let's say this right here. That's the low. That's where the move started. So I'm gonna start my Fibonacci from the low to the high, right? And you could see how we breached the 61.8, right? So if I zoom in here, there's I thought this was gonna hold, and this is what made me get out. When it broke this, I'm like, I'm out of here. Okay, it broke the 61.8. It didn't. It only hung out there for like 2-3 days. It's insane. All right. So anyway, the next fib is 78.6. Now I gotta say, stocks that cross the 61.8 do not stop at the 78.6. In my opinion, from what I see, they just kind of go through this and go down to the 100% retracement. All right, now it may slow down. You might see some kind of action right around here, and hopefully it turns around because we got earnings coming around the corner November 13th. Now, maybe the market goes down because of the elections or whatever. You know what's going on there, and this thing just has a serious 5-10 to drop. I mean, a lot of people lost money in the stock. So I'm saying it skips this and comes straight down to here, okay? And this level is $27. That's a big drop from here. I know you already lost. You're trying to catch about. This thing is a knife, double-edged sword, sharp, whatever, razor blade, because it's not stopping. So from where it is now to where I think it's going to go, it's down another 27%. So I might be interested And now, in fact, I know I'm only going to be interested if it gets to the 2764 area. Okay, and then I might take a fly and say, it's got to go up from here. Because at this point, everybody should have sold already. I don't even know where all these sellers are coming from. This drop is vicious. Okay, so let me expand it to the weekly, and then I'm going to show you something on the monthly. And you can see how the weekly, I mean, look at the stochastic. It's just getting going, man. It still got some. Sorry, man. This is funny to me. It's serious and it's funny. Now, remember, I lost money too. Okay, it's just. It's no stopping it, man. It's not even trying to turn. Okay, now here's the one thing I'm very concerned with. I'm look at the monthly, and I'm gonna go ahead and clear the stochastic out. Look how we almost have an outside month forming, right? With the high of this candle, I'm just using the full body. If it comes down to here, if this candle totally submerges that candle on the inside, what does that mean? General, that's a pretty strong bearish sign. And this is a monthly. This will be an outside month. If it gets down to this level, it's 34.47. That's all. I mean, DraftKings can do that tomorrow. If it gets down to this level before October 31st, let me look at the calendar here. It's by Friday, okay? By Friday. So I think time might help us on this one because we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got the rest of today and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And then the month is over and then we might be saved and it'll start a new candle. All right, so keep an eye on that. We don't want to see an outside month, but I tell you what, this is a close one. This is a close outside month. And if that happens, this stock is coming down to here. It's coming down to 20. So just be aware of that. And it's funny how just people are just bailing. Here's the FinViz, and you can kind of look at this chart. This is the daily. Looks a little cleaner than my charts because they got the channel drawn. See the channel? Right? And just look how it just hit the top of that channel and it came straight down. It fell. It didn't even try to hold the channel. It didn't try to go sideways. Nothing. It just threw the channel to the downside. So this makes it easier to see. When you see it this way, generally has to fill this triangle up. And right here is that's the real support. And that's 30. That's just what I was just talking about. So I think, and that happens to be also the 100% retracement. I think we're going to 30. Now, I hope it doesn't do it. Well, I hope it don't reach 34 by Friday. And I definitely hope, well, I don't want to see, basically, if it goes to 30, I think that's our buying opportunity if you're interested in this DraftKings. There's no news. For the most part, it looks good news. DraftKings extends sports betting agreement with Mansion Bet. All right. Sounds like it's good news. DraftKings announces Jason Robbins' participation at Global Gaming Expo. That was yesterday, now it's today. All right. Sounds like it's good news. DraftKings and Piermont launch Palace Bet in South Africa. Sounds like it's good news, but the stock is just straight down. Anybody buying this stock from the insiders? Let's come down here. Well, no, generally I'll see some green lines. All you see is sales. People just getting out. Look at some of these option exercises. People had 81 cent options, 29 cents, 64. Getting out. Lots of money here. The sale, $50. The directors here for millions. Okay. I mean, more options, more cheap options being exercised. Getting out. Oh, man. And this is even in June. So when this thing was rising, you heard the Michael Jordan got in and, he's helping. And then you heard the Disney deal with ESPN. And then you heard the Giants and the other teams that kind of got on board where it's the exclusive, DraftKings thing. And everything sounded good. But I don't know what the hell's going on, man. So just be warning. Let me pull up the monthly, see what these look. Yeah, there's that candle I was telling you about. Ugly. Look at the volume, too. Look at the weekly. Yeah, it just gave that run back. Now, You see the up. All right, you see how it broke out, right? Notice how this. I really think this is going to be the theme of the fall, the last quarter. This Fastly looks familiar. Doesn't it look like DraftKings trying to do the same thing? See how it's at the bottom, right? It totally did 100%. If I were to draw the Fibonacci from here to here, it 100% retraced. And you got a weekly outside candle, and you can see how strong that candle is. How powerful that pattern is. I love outside candles, specifically, not the dailies. I like the weeklies and the monthlies. You know what's really strong? The yearlies. If you catch a yearly, boy, woo, go all in. Anyway, look at that. So I think DraftKings is headed there. And I mentioned some of these stocks yesterday. Okay, Amazon did flatten, but I worry about the monthly here. You know, I know a lot of people saying good things. I don't know, man. I just think it gets fast lead. That's the term I want to use. Fast lead. Or I can say DraftKinged. Right? It might get DraftKinged down to this level. Or who knows? Nah, if it goes to 1500, the bottom of the channel down here, the stock market is in serious trouble. Serious trouble. So just beware, man. Microsoft reports after the bell. Nice chart. Not necessarily too steep. That's the monthly. Consolidating here. Microsoft, it doesn't go down for long. So hopefully, I'm kind of worried about Microsoft a little bit, but I'm worried about the ones that's been going straight up. And the ones that's been going straight up, they may just get fast lead. All right, so that's the video. And I hope you understand. It's not necessarily, I'm still, by the way, I still have a small position in the DraftKings. A 40-80 call spread that expires, I think, a year and a half out. And I got 3 of those on. I don't think I'm underwater in that because, let me pull it up. I don't think I'm underwater in that because I bought the 3 calls and then I let it run and then I sold the 80 puts after I made a bunch of money on the 3 calls. So, but I lost all the profits, most of the profits. Just beware. I think the theme, that's the sum of this video, is the theme. I want you to get the theme in your head that a lot of these stocks are going to be getting fast lead. All right. Caterpillar is down 3.4% today. They reported earnings this morning and not bad, but you see they was running. Caterpillar didn't necessarily have that spike, but it started running. You can see right here, right? It started running. All of a sudden, everybody was into the industrials. Maybe I should bring up my other charts. Right here, everybody was into the industrials. Oh, come on, pull up the weekly, monthlies. There we go. Sorry. And not here, right? That's up 20% in 24 days. Caterpillar, right? So you can see it's giving some of that back, right? Hopefully it doesn't kind of continue to go down. This stock is not getting fast lead because it wasn't a straight up stock. It's just a stock. This is like the king of the industrials to me. All right, so I think Caterpillar belongs in anybody's portfolio. It's a stock that it doesn't stay down for long. People get in, and it pays a pretty good dividend, even at these levels, I think. Yeah, 2.61. You get it down here, you're getting 3. I think I'm in somewhere down here, getting the 4%. I can't remember. But anyway, I hope you have a good earnings season. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about the Thursday, because tomorrow will be Wednesday. Thursday is the big day where we got, Amazon, Google, Apple, Facebook, Shopify, some big stocks. I can't even remember all of them, but just be careful with the stocks that's going straight up. All right. And if they do sell off, you probably want to get out because I think they're going to come to the bottom of the range. right? The bottom of the breakout area. So I'm hoping that's not the scenario. I hope it doesn't play out this way. But I'm just seeing this, man. And the reason why they're doing that is because these things is overvalued. Like Fastly, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad announcement. A pre-warning announcement. Hey, we down 2 million. We're gonna make 2 million less than we thought we was. And the stock goes down 30-something%. Even though it's only is losing a little piece of the earnings. But the reason why it's down 30-something% is because it was insanely overvalued. So when it's like that, these earnings got to be perfect and then some. And I'm not sure they're going to be like that. I mean, I'm telling you, the bar is high. Yeah, it's going to sound great, but it better be it needs to be super, super, super great. All right, so just keep that in mind. I'm Dre Trades. I might even drop another video today. I don't know, but I just had to, when I just saw the action in DraftKings today, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Because it went sideways. Look, it's down 3. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to pull up the minute, see the action. Look at the minute. It's the minute chart, right? So opened here, it's just selling off all day. Right, it's 3:24, another 30 minutes in the trading day. This one's gonna be saved by the bell right before it goes down to 34 today. But look at that, man, just unbelievable. You know, I think about I could have made money. I made the money on the upside, and I was like, damn, if I would just switch, if I wasn't such a believer and just really sold out after it broke that trend line, I could have been buying puts or whatever and rode this, made money on the downside. You probably still can. I think this thing is going to 30. Okay, so that's my opinion. And tell me what you think. And did you make money, lose money? Did you get in and out? We have a lot of support right here, a lot of action in this area, right? So maybe it does something. Once it reaches this area, right, and gets in here, it might hold up. But the velocity of this, and this is another reason that made me get out, the velocity of the move is so strong. I don't know. I think it'll hold up, but I think it blows through. Well, I'm sorry, I went a little too far, and I think we come down to here, 27 or whatever. Anyway, the bottom of this range, which is this candle right there. All right, so thanks for watching. This is Dre Trades, man. I appreciate you. Let me know what you think. And I'm sorry I'm giggling, but it's just funny. It's one of those things that you laugh because you just can't believe it, and I was fast lead. I was just thinking this stock was gonna be the Microsoft of gaming, right? Maybe that's a good example where it just kind of steadily goes up, maybe goes up hard sideways. I'm looking at Penn now, this might catch up. This thing is down 5.2% today. And you heard about LVS, where they thinking about selling they Las Vegas, but it's only down 1.82%. Were they thinking about selling their properties in Las Vegas? So what does that say for the Strip? That's telling me shit sucks over there. I was in MGP, MGM Growth Properties, which is a REIT, which owns the casinos. I think they're holding for MGM, and they own the buildings. Hey, the casinos pay rent, right? You collect good dividend here because it's a REIT. It pays 7.28%. I got out. I just don't like the way, if they thinking about getting the hell out, I'm thinking, is Vegas going to become a ghost town like Atlantic City or something like that? So I'm like, oh, that'd be crazy. Man. So I don't know. I got out and I still bought a REIT, but I bought a residential REIT. All right, so thank you for watching, man. I can't even end this video. I'm just not really feeling good about earnings coming up, even though I am long. I'm long the social media stocks, and you see Facebook is having a hell of a day. It's up 5.5 today. Google's not as powerful, but it's up $10. And see if Snap is up. Snap is still flying high. Look at that move. Unbelievable. And Amazon, of course. And I worry about this one's up $65 today. Moving averages are getting close. It's basing, and this is a weekly, so this is not bad. This is not bad going into earnings. But if it doesn't do well and it goes down, I'm not sure if it's a buying opportunity. It might be some kind of selling opportunity. Right? And we come down to maybe the top. I can't see it coming down here. This is just flops. I mean, they getting ready to hire 100,000 people for the and that's the thing. They could catch you on expenses and margins, So, and remember the COVID expenses. They spend some money, and when they spend money, the investors don't like that, right? So, yeah, they make money, but they spend a lot of money, right? So, yeah, they're getting ready to hire 100,000 people for the Christmas season. They're the only ones hiring. You know what I'm saying? Like the economy's in trouble, and these guys, they're hiring. So they definitely got good things going on. But is it so lofty that it needs to be good enough? Better than good. That's better. Yeah, better than good. All right, so we'll talk about this more tomorrow. I'll probably talk about the fangs because it's Fang Week. And it's an opportunity if you're on the right side of the trade, because these stocks are going to move. If you're on the right side of the trade, you can make some money. What side of the trade to be on? I don't know. If I were to guess, if you would, make me guess, I would say to the downside. I'll maybe sell some call spreads above. But I'll be afraid of that trade as well, because it's like stepping in front of a freight train. But I would say the risk is to the downside. I think these stocks made the move already. Do they just keep going up as long as we're in a pandemic? I don't know. It's gotta. I don't know, man. All right, I'm out of here. I've been trying to end this video, this thing 10 minutes ago. All right, so thanks for watching. This is Dre Trades. You can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, Dre Trades, Twitter, Dre Trades, and right here, man, you can catch me on YouTube, Dre Trades 2. This is Dre Trades 2 because I had the Dre Trades 1. It was a photography channel, it was a trucking channel, it was a stock channel. Here, Dre Trades 2, straight stocks. YouTube is no longer confused. Dre Trades 2 is all about stocks. All right, thanks for watching. This is Dre. I'm out. Peace.